Okay, so happy Sunday and happy May the 4th. Or sorry, May the 4th be with you. Because of Eternity 1, we are currently. This is episode 10, I think, right? Or is it 11? I think it's 10. But we are 50 hours, 32 minutes in this playthrough. I have no idea how much farther I have to go, but I have a feeling it's a long time still. We'll go back for cruise. What kind of tea are you drinking today? Or is that a dumb question? Say Lipton. Say Lipton's tea. That's what you're drinking. Be a good European and say you're drinking Lipton's tea. Did I spell? Oh, Super Special Rocket Stream? No, I did not. Sorry. Thank you for the reminder. Super Special Rocket Stream is coming up on May 15th. That's a week from Thursday, right? And it's a week from Thursday. It is Rocket's 18th birthday in a little over a week. So, Little Gray and definitely not Lipton. Aw, disappoint me. But yeah, we'll be celebrating Rocket's 18th birthday on, again, a week from this Thursday. It's May 15th. Mrs. Gimpy will be joining us on stream, be watching videos and looking at pictures and that kind of stuff. Still putting all that stuff together because it takes a little while. And again, that's, again, week from Thursday. Will it be the whole stream? No, but it's going to take up a chunk of it. I'm going to guess. It depends on how long Mrs. Gimpy can go. So, because it's going to be, Mickey's going to be involved there and stuff. So it depends on how long she can last with looking at stuff up with him on it involved too. But we're going to try to focus on Rocket the most because, he's special. It's going to be 18, which is, he's even if he is the oldest dog either one of us has ever owned. So, it's a kind of a special thing for us. It's not bagged either. Ugh. Pics with the tongue hanging out. Oh, yeah. So, anyway. Not related to that. Pillars of Eternity 1. So, last time we played this was on Tuesday. And we have picked up another member of the group. We started the party right now. We're currently 9th level. Gimpy is a Wood Elf Rogue. Trying to do the two-handed weapon thing, which seems to be working pretty well. Sorry, two-handed weapons, I mean dual-wielding stuff as a rogue. Then we have Ader, who's our tank, little fighter, and then Pelagina, she's our newest member. She's our paladin. She's an off-tank at best, but we're trying to focus on her offensive paladin skills to help everybody else up in the melee group portion, at least which would be Gimpy and Ader for the most part. Her abilities and talents, that's flames, blah, blah, blah. So, we'll see how she does. But again, we're trying to get her to be a melee buffer type. And then we have Aloth, who is a Wood Elf Wizard. Wood Elf Wizard? Yeah. I didn't know he was a Wood Elf. Again, Wizard doing DPS for the most part. And with Durance, who is our Human Priest. Let's play with fire and all kinds of other fun stuff, but he is mainly for buffing and debuffing and some damage dealing too. And whatever healing priests do. So this is one of the factors. Well, I'll get in that in a second. But then we have the Grieving Mother, who is a Cypher. Cyphers seem really overpowered to me, but, why are they overpowered? Well, this whole, her spells. Basically, she needs focus to use her spells, and she has to use her, basically, do damage type stuff, right? To build up the focus, and then she gets to use her spells. And Puppet Master, that one's pretty mean. Basically, it's a possession type spell. She charms things to fight for us. And it doesn't seem to matter what kind of creature it is, too, because it seems to work on everything. So, and then she does different types of damage, too. But again, Cypher seems really overpowered. I mean, like offensive mages that have no daily limit. Yeah, but it's even crazy. It's the whole domination thing is, mind control is just really strong in this game. And it seems to be happen pretty often too, because she seems to get every combat. She gets it off, so not complaining, just making an observation that ciphers are strong. So, anyway, What are we doing today? Working on our quests and stuff. So this Assassin Large, this is our main storyline. Thales killed the Duke and Lady Webb and sent Defiance Bay into chaos, but Lady Webb saw where he intended to go next, to the city of Twin Elms. Where I've been to Twin Elms, we had to come back here for other reasons. Durgan's Battery, this is related to a DLC, and these are all the side quests and stuff we're working on. So Ader to the Records Archive. Guess we should take care of that while we're here, right? Which is when I thought Marcher would be able to answer. You may find more excitement of his brother's death in Defiance Bay. The pictures of the Saints' War in the archive in the Ducal Palace. The records keeper was unwilling to show us the records, citing concerns about the vengeful Darnell hunting down refugees. He said things might be different. My reputation in the city stronger, which should be now. So we should go back and check that out since we're thinking about that. So again, this is in. Dun, dun, dun. Ducal Palace. So, guess it doesn't really matter which way we go. Run faster. A little 37 on her. That's how much focus she has right now, ready to go. That's why she gets her little charms off so quickly. Wave? No. Doesn't matter. She gets, again, crazy. Okay, so Ducal Palace should be up here. Oh, we're also working on... I guess we had to build up our army to protect us from some douchebag who wants to take our fortress from us. They can take it by force, and we have to build up our army in order to protect ourselves from that. Anyway, Ducal Palace up there. Of course, I have no idea how to do that. So I don't know exactly what we need to do in order to build up a force, because the guy who's building our army isn't real clear on what we actually need. Other than we don't have a whole lot of time. Whatever that means. Okay, Shrine. Hall of Records, that's where we're going. And I still don't know what the bells are supposed to be for. They just they seem to happen in certain places and they don't seem to mean anything.
Good day, stranger.
Looking for militia records, blah, blah, blah. I've had a number of inquiries. Seems there are quite a number of folk in Durwood who bear a will, who would be responsible to surrender their names. Many come here settle here as refugees. Positive. For the first time, he turns his full attention towards you, and his eyes flicker in recognition. Of course, that policy is for the general public. Exceptions can be made for those who have already proven their worth, which is us. He looks up at a shelf and withdraws a thick volume, shifting a layer of dust aside with his hand. The rosters are in the front, the inventories of the dead in back. He passes it to Ader's outstretched hands. Ader leads to the book for some time anxiously, running his thick farmhand's fingers over page after page of names. At last his hand stops, his fingers just below one name.
Woden Talej, died 18 Majavernho 2808. Third Battle of Cleaban Relog. Blazing Glanfather names, I swear. Right, Saris?
He stops short, his eyes bulging. They scan back and forth over and over.
I'll be the effigy. He fought for Raid Saris. Why'd he fight for Raid Saris?
He stares at the page, his jaw agape before suddenly looking up at you. I don't know. We may not be meant to find out. I'm sure he had a good reason. I don't know. Neither do I, but he had to have had a good reason. That's just who he was.
We gotta go there. That battlefield. Clea, the one I said. I don't know how else I'm gonna make sense of all this. I gotta see what he saw. And who knows, maybe his spirit will even be there and you can have one of your weird talks with him. I mean, worth trying, right?
Right, we're a watcher. We talk to the dead. We see dead people all the time, and we're not dead yet. That's the funny part. I'd say so. I'll help you any way I can.
I appreciate that. Wish I could say you won't regret it, but you certainly might.
Okay, to the Records Archive, seek out the Saints War battlefield with Ader. So, died in the battle of Clea Relag. He wants to see the battlefield. We've been. That name sounds familiar. Have we been there already? I don't know. Trials of Durance. I met a stranger. Continue to know Durance. Must be things that he doesn't tell me, at least not yet. Time and Tide. This is Kana, who's our bard. He's somewhere else. He's not with the group. Master below. That's the dungeon below our fortress, which is getting tougher and tougher as we go down. I think we're down to like level 7 or 8 now. And the fights are getting a little bit tougher. The Long Hunt. So this is Sagani, the ranger, who is no longer, she's been demoted to the fortress as well. I've been to the cliffs there. See people all the time, and they didn't put you in the asylum yet. Yes. Not yet. Yeah, we haven't gone crazy yet. Frigga. Travel to the cave from Frigga's vision. In a vision of caves, place of multicolored pools and a rising waterfall. She believes that something there will restore her faith, but she also believes that something else would try to kill her. If I were to find this item for her, she might be able to resume her duties and resurrect the sacred fires of Defiance Bay. On a map, pinpointed location of a map called Searing Falls. It's a long journey, but at least I know where it is now. I still don't know where that is exactly. I have to look at the map a little bit better. Siege of Crackhold. This is Drive to the Crackhold to investigate conflict. I think this is DLC related to, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. Dream of Memory. And the grieving mother's past. So just keep talking to her or let her travel with us. The Battle of Yenwood Field. This is the attack on our fortress. We need an army of my own. Marshal Funroder will assist me in the logistics of it, coordinating things at the Great Hall in Cavanua. He'll wait until I command my army to march to Yenwood Field. My allies in the dozens will send some of their veteran arquebusters, right? Riflemen, and to aid my archers. So, Child of the Five Sons, speak to Agnosti at the Villian Embassy. I want to speak to the ambassador. Oh, since we're here, in First Fires. He's just rather tough. So how do I, where do I get the rest of the army, though? Do I have to just, because I made friend with the dozens. I thought it was friendly with the knights, but I guess not. Crucible Keep. I guess we're going to talk to them and see. That's the embassy we're supposed to go to. We'll go visit the knights after this one and see if they want to be better friends or something. I thought my reputation with them was pretty good. Party reputations. See, Defiance Bay, we're a hero. Gilded Vale, hero. Village, hero. Twin Elms is neutral. Knights of the Crucible, ally. So, probably should work on that. The Dozens are a hero. House Dementia, they hate us. So, yeah. Scabbard, you seen dead people? Someone told me that it was a grave condition. I've seen lots of dead people. It's not as grave as it sounds.
Heading nowhere.
Okay, so I'm supposed to talk to in here? Speak to Augusti. I have no idea where this guy is, because have we been in here before? Apparently not. Books. You.
Ambassador Agosti, I would speak with you on a matter of some urgency and great importance.
It's a gusty, sighing as though remembering some heavy burden. Vincent crosses his arms before replying. Palangina, if this is the same matter we previously discussed, I doubt I will be convinced any more easily. Diplomatic, passionate, stoic. Ambassador, please hear her out. Defiance Bay. Positive, too. The ambassador praises you for several moments and nods respectfully. You are well known in Defiance Bay, Gimpy. He smiles softly. Even in the Valian embassy. Vincent turns his attention back to Pelagina. So you're keeping a respectful company these days, he throws up his hands and shrugs. Hardly a good reason to go stirring up trouble with animancers and who knows else.
Ambassador, there are issues at stake here that go beyond rogue merchants and a port staying open. Animancy is under attack in Defiance Bay.
Palagina shakes her head, feathered fist to emphasize her point. So am I the only one who hasn't urged to drink mineral water every time I see this name? Just saying. Too close to Pellegrino. We have to protect their interest here, but that also means knowing when to avoid unnecessary entanglements. The animancers and the locals have problems. They'll work them out, or they won't. Either way, there's too much to risk by getting involved.
If it is outlawed here, what would prevent the same from happening in our republics?
You didn't make that connection, Lucas? Probably because you don't have bottles of Pellegrino sitting in your refrigerator because your wife likes to drink it. The ambassador... Is it Pellegrino? Yeah, it's Pellegrino. The ambassador's face vacillates between expressions of sympathy and frustration. Palagina is... I do not think your concerns are unfounded, but it is not the place of the embassy to countermand the Republic's policies. If it makes any difference, Ambassador, I'm already looking into the matters of... Palagina has spoken of diplomatic. I'm already looking into the matters. It doesn't, but it would be fortuitous if your investigation took you to Twin Elms, because that's where Palangina needs to go.
What is it the Dukes need of me, Ambassador?
Why isn't this guy voiced? The Dirtwood's instability has created an opportunity for us to take over their trade with Air Glanfath. You will need to meet with the Glanfathans soon to secure upcoming trade arrangements. The roads to Twin Elms can be dangerous, of course, but that's why you'll be our representative there. And the road was dangerous, sort of.
It shows, Ambassador. But won't this provoke the Deerwoodans? Their country is falling apart, and we're already dividing up their trade alliances.
Provoke them into what? Going to war? Through no fault of the Republics, the Deerwood's armies have been deprived of an entire generation of soldiers. It would be foolish not to take advantage of the situation. If we don't, the Radacerans will. Ambassador, that's some cold compassion considering what these people have been through. It does make sense, Palagina. The Deerwood has problems, and sooner or later someone's going to profit from it.
Madiko. When I walked in here, I didn't think we were going to be talking about how to chop up the Deerwood's corpse.
Vincent holds up his hands to set Palangina at ease. That's not what we're talking about. This is just business. She raises an eyebrow and clenches her jaw, but remains silent. Palangina, he shakes his head. Go to Twin Elms, speak to the Animanthaf, whatever, and press upon her the instability of the Deerwood, and reassure her of the Valian Republic's desire to open safe trade.
Of course, Ambassador.
After a long and uncomfortable pause, she exhales deeply, the lids of her eyes closing briefly as she slumps in acceptance. The ambassador nods and smiles paternally. He then looks to you. I know you planned on investigating this crisis together, but I hope you understand Palagina's responsibilities. Of course, Ambassador, we all have our duties to attend to. I understand, but we're still going to investigate it, responsibilities or not. Lie, wink obnoxiously at Palangina. I understand completely and will make you sure she completes this important mission for the Dukes. Honest, because we're an honest guy. He bristles and turns to Palangina. Will the Dukes need to hear more about Palangina Mace Reya's wild adventures?
Of course not, Ambassador. I will attend to the unamend fort as soon as I am able to travel to Twin Elms.
Good. Now, if you will excuse me. Yeah, I'm not role-playing the typical rogue.
Could have gone better. Could have gone worse. I appreciate that you stood up for me, but it's hard to persuade the Ambassador to go against the Duke's orders.
I know you're right, Palangina. We may find a way for you to fulfill your obligations while looking into what's really going on around here. Don't worry. I'm a benevolent, honest rogue. How's that for being different? It seemed right to support you, but I think the ambassador made good points. If you don't start following orders, you're going to get into more trouble than with the Dukes. Benevolent.
Enough wisdom for both of us. Now, I just need to find out how to get to Twin Elms before the ambassador loses his patience.
She pauses in thought. Still, I fear that making this deal with the Glenfathans will further weaken the Deerwood and make trouble for the Republics in the years to come. Well, it's a long way till Twin Elms. You'll have plenty of time to think it over. Just follow your orders, Palangina. It's the least likely path to trouble.
Of course, Frero.
Ta-da. Oh, but don't be fooled. I am still a rogue. I still steal shit. It's just that if I get caught, I'm a little honest about it. That's all. Or I do my best not to get caught. Silver. We're not going to grab that, though. Not with all these people standing around. Also not a stupid rogue. We don't steal unless we can get away with it. Do you honestly and benevolently stab them in the back when I can? Especially when they're not looking. Skippy needs to get the phone.
Keeping an eye out.
There. What did I tell you?
Dun-dun. See, free stuff. Gotta take the free money when you can. How else do you get rich?
This calls for a subtle touch. Give me a real challenge.
Obsidian lamp figurine. What? Range 7 meters, duration 20 seconds. Oh, summons 3 shades. Oh, that might be useful. Dun, dun. So the lamp. The lamp would have been put where? So all the stuff we're collecting, all the different pets. We got the white worm, tiny spider, tiny animat, whatever the fang is good for. Don't know what that's for. Got a cat. Well, that's one of the cats we have. We have an undead cat, too, somewhere. Not sure where he ended up. Where's that lamp go? Oh, there's a cat down here at the bottom. Oh, we have a piglet. And we also have a giant miniature space piglet. Or no, it's a miniature giant space piglet. That's right. In honor of Boo. Of course, you can't yell, go for the eyes, but because he doesn't listen. So where'd that lamp go? Ah, there it is. So who wants to use summon the 3 shades? Can have her do it. Make sure it's the right item. It is. So, summon 3 shades for 20 seconds. I can live with that. Okay. There we go. We need disavow someone, do you go straight for the eyes?
Bring back the feisty one. There's a woman can do some damage squeezing her legs together.
It isn't a parlor trick. Besides, she doesn't take orders well.
She has backbone, that woman. Does it scare you?
No, but I won't be responsible for what happens if you call her whore.
That's good. So, if you don't know what's going on there, is Aloth's got a little second personality in him. A female who likes to... it's very different from him. It's a little bit more aggressive. So, she pops in every now and then. And he has no control of when it happens, right? Can we go in here for... Oh, to check it. See if we can make our reputation with them better. I don't know how we can do that, though. What's your step in here there today? Every man and woman in there is mourning fallen comrades, and some of them are just looking for an excuse. Okay. Archives, Forge, Barracks. I guess we go talk to the War Room. I'll go up to the War Room, see who's up here. See if we can get some jobs or do something for these guys to make them like us better. Maybe join our little fight. Commander Cliver. A city falling down around our heads, and those damn fools from the dozens attack us in the streets. I'd like to hang every last one of them. Was there more you needed me to do?
Dunstan will complete the first squad of Forge Knights in no time. Now the High Justice will want to have his Forge Masters at Fleetbreaker Castle create more.
It's been brought to my attention that you're a close ally of the dozens, he scowls. I'm sure you understand that further association puts us in a precarious position. So, apparently that's how that works. So I can't really do anything for them. Because they don't want to associate with me because, you know, I'm friends with their not friends. Okay, so being here doesn't help me. So who else can I make friends with? Can't do that, and they hate us. We're not going any higher there. Twin Elms, I guess, is our only other shot. Oh, Gilded Vale we haven't been back to yet. They're for village too, but they don't have any. They don't have any military, do they? But I haven't been back to those villages to see how much they love us. I don't think they really love us that much, though. Not enough to give us troops. I'm guessing. It could be wrong. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. As a village, they didn't have anything there. Great Plus. Oh, we haven't been up here yet. Let's go see what's up there. 1 day, 8 hours. Before we do that, let's see how our construction job's going. The Weaver's Saw. Weaver's Saw completed. Sagani returns from the stronghold with 444 experience, Cloak of Comfort, money, items, spoils await in the Great Hall treasury chest. View report. Stuff. So, Amenity, major max endurance, bonus damage. What the hell does all that mean? So +5 to all defenses, max endurance, damage reduction, slash pierce. So tanking cloak, it sounds like. Okay, well that's fine. And then Neary. I don't know where this person, why this is still up here. Oops.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
Oh, it does. Hey, Flug, welcome back. Happy Sunday. May the 4th be with you. Let's see. Upgrades. Building anything? We are currently going to be one. So, Participers Hall. Go stack. Let's stop by here and pick up that stuff. That cloak. I guess that's how we have to pick it up. Watched A New Hope and in a few of the Clone Wars episodes this morning to honor the day. Yeah, I'm thinking much more Andor and some other stuff later on tonight. So I think we still have at least one episode of Andor to catch up on. So where do we get our stuff here? I would probably have to go into the keep itself, right? Just a guess. Marshall, can it work? It's time. No, not time. Where am I getting my troops? What's the status of my regular troops? What specialized do I have available? Squad of... Okay, that doesn't help me. Regular troops. Blah, blah, with your willingness to spend coin, we should attract more veteran warriors as well. It'll be useful for our experience and will help the morale, blah, blah, blah. It's not helping me. Right here, and or. Except that's not how it's pronounced.
I have heard terrible things. I worried you would not return. Is it true that there are riots in Defiance Bay, and that Avar Wolfgren has been slain?
Yes, and I'll make Theos pay for what he's done. Nod. Yes, and good riddance to him. It's true. Not terrible, but I'm glad you are unharmed, my lord. I can only hope the city recovers. What is the state of the keep? I have to say, my lord, that you've done an impressive job of restoring the keep's defenses. I don't think a mouse could sneak past the walls. Well, into business. This band of cutthroat bandits have been seen lurking through the outer forest of Caed Nua. They will be striking soon. Oh, we get to fight this one out if we want. Which we do. Stop with your fighting. We're here to be friendly. Maybe. So these are little guards, right? Helping us fight.
Is this boss fight going to be against one of the top bingo players from last month?
Oh God, I need to kill that, don't
Maybe. But boss fight bingo is on hiatus.
There we go.
So does it matter?
I love Veronica.
Hello, meatbag.
See? She likes me too.
Mm-hmm.
Gimpy, where are you? Let's keep you right there, pokey pokey. Blind that guy.
Hey.
You're right there. Trip that one. Standing right there.
I'm ready.
She's right there. Reviving exhortation odds to bring somebody back to life. Lay on hands. Flames of devotion. Cause bond paladins under fire, causing their equipped weapons to burst into flame and adding burn damage to their next attack. So, yes.
How may I help?
How would you like to help? Last. Bandit. That's that one.
What?
There. And summon some shades, right? That's going way too fast.
What?
Silly bandits. Endurance. Got some junk. It wasn't letting me pick stuff up. Lost out on loot there. Not good loot, but it was still loot. Oh, maybe not.
Better indeed.
So let's look grimoires. So that's for you. They're probably the same ones, but just to be certain. Let's find scepters, all this junk. Stuff. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, well. So he knows all these spells. Oh well. Sell them. What I find amusing is in Avowed, the new game, right, that came out earlier, a couple months back, you can dual-wield wands. In this game, the two-handed weapons. But in Avowed, you can dual-wield wands, which is fun. I know it's a different game and everything, but it's just interesting. How in this one, they don't let you do it for some reason. Oh, sorry, we did that. That was a fight the bad guys thing. Do you recall Pillars of Returning has dual wielding? I don't know. We'll find out eventually, but just don't know right now. This is all our junk. Hadra, Scroll of Nature's Mark, Insect Swarm. Boots, green stained boots, spell holding, Nature's Trek. What does that do? Grant spelled Nature's Trek when hit by a critical strike, 1 per encounter. The leather boots work, so it's Nature's Trek 2. I don't know. What does it do? Look, put you in there too. And Swaddling Sheet. Recall Agony spell. Let's see what that is in a second. So that goes to storage. You can dual wield wands though. Because you can dual wield weapons here. If they're one-handed weapons, but can you dual wield wands? And we'll come back to yes. That's my question. I know you can dual wield weapons. Because Gimpy does that. Gimpy's dual wielding daggers and stuff right now. But the question is, can you dual wield a wand? Or whatever. Gimpy has boots. Boots are freeze DR bonus and stealthy. Stealth +2. Nature's Trek. Who wants those boots? How about you, since you don't have boots? Get your RPGs mixed up with Oblivion. I forgot this game lets you dual wield already. Yes, Oblivion you can't dual wield weapons, but again, this one you can do wield weapons but not wands. And that was my question, because you can do it in Avowed, which exists in this universe, or is part of this universe now. Granted, there's a couple of years between the games, but that's besides the point. Okay, so all defenses max endurance. What cloak is he wearing? Cloak of Tireless Defender. Constant recovery. That's a fighter thing. Okay, just a second. Mrs. Gimpy needs help with something. I don't know what. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry. We had a rocket puppy emergency. Really, nothing serious. Anyway, so for him, for Ader here. So this is a tanking cloak. It looks like all defenses, max endurance, damage reduction. But this one, the constant recovery, this is a fighter thing. Recovery is the amount of time that a character needs to spend between actions. Longer actions result in a proportional recovery. Blah, blah, blah. Recovery armor also has a large effect on recovery. Generally, heavier armors inflict larger recovery penalties. So do we care about his recovery more or his tankability more? What's Gimpy using as a cloak? Gimpy's cloak is minor spellbind escape. Oh, so that allows him to escape once per fight, right? Yeah, if he gets in trouble, he just basically poofs away. And incoming grazes are converted to misses. It's only 10%. Not great, but yeah. The willpower 9 cloak. Got the soul whip bonus. He's got the self-defense. What's this one do? Plus 10%. 10 plus 10 defense against spells. So what's the other cloak do? This is deflection 5. All defenses, that's these guys, right? Will, reflex, that kind of stuff. Well, let's try this out and see. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll give that to him to make him, tankier. Increase constant recovery. That's a fighter thing, but kind of got a lot of junk. No, he doesn't. He's not that bad. This one, major spell recall. What's this one do? Recall agony. Target 30% of all damage reapplied over 12 seconds. That sounds penal. Seems not so good for the person being subject to that. Overwhelming wave when hit by a critical hit. 1 per encounter. Crush damage stun for 8 seconds. What's she using? Oh, that's right, her soul whip bonus, which is plus 10% focus gain. Cloak fortitude. So that's all stuff there. Intellect and resolve. Contributes to the will, defense, and influence duration in areas of effective abilities and talents. And resolve is don't die so much. Oh, it helps with concentration too. That's good. Hey, Dendorn, welcome back.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
So I don't know how this would help us. 30% of all damage reapplied over 12 seconds. When hit by a critical hit. I mean, that being hit by, that's kind of a nice thing to happen. That actually might work for him. But then we lose the intellect and resolve. I don't know. Yeah, we'll give it to him, see how it goes for a little bit. Because he does get beat up a lot. And deflection 5, that's not going to really help us too much, so... But we'll leave it on her for now. Let's see. I am going to skip this break because of that little interruption we had just like 10 minutes ago, so we'll skip this break for now and continue on. So, that's that. But we'll just run a nice little 2-minute ad, and I'll try not to do anything important while doing that. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll continue on.